RCB at 16.4. Who's starting us off? Matt?
Yeah, seam bowling backup, I think, is the one. Both domestic, we've mentioned the Yash Dayal situation, and overseas as well. I think I think experience, someone like Matt Henry looks like an obvious fit to me as a Hazelwood backup. But yeah, not a huge amount to do. Interesting, they released Mayank Agarwal. I thought they could use a backup number 3
They
for
couldn't
Padikkal.
retain him, I think, Matt. He came in, I think, very late, didn't he? Didn't he
Too
come
late
in very
the piece.
late?
I think he was just on the verge, wasn't he? I can't remember whether he was just before the deadline or just after the deadline. But regardless, that'll be I'm sure they'll have a domestic batter in mind to potentially come as backup in case Padikkal doesn't have such a good year at number 3.
Just to put in out.
I think if that question was on Mayank Agarwal, whether he was in time, he was eligible to be retained because he had come in just before the league took a break. So anyway, Dustin, you can continue.
I can see RCB actually putting in a pretty big bid for Matisha Patirana just because they've released Ngidi. I think maybe they're thinking, you know what, maybe we don't really need that much. We can use a lot of the 16 crore, go up to 12, 13 even for Patirana, and then just use, the remaining 2 or 3 crore to fill in squad roles. I don't think they'll get Patirana. I don't think that will be enough of a purse, but I can see them then just getting a bit of seam bowling backup, maybe a replacement for Livingstone, but at a lower price point, and maybe some more Indian backup just to, because you don't know whether Devdutt Padikkal and the likes will have the same kind of seasons they did last season. Yes, Ronak, tell us.
Oh, sorry. No. I just wanted to point out that one point I forgot to make with all the Livingstone stuff is that perhaps there is some love for Jacob Bethel at that franchise. And they've got the Livingstone replacement in the retention list already. So they may not want to replace him necessarily. I see Jacob Bethel's graph only going up. And maybe that's what Andy Flower and Mobo Bat see as well. And therefore, Bethel could be a really sort of big player for them next year. And let's just remind everyone, not that they need reminding, that the second highest bid for Venki Iyer at the big auction last year was RCB.